Okay, now that we have figured out our overall budget, it's now time to write out our checks. So the easiest way to do this, I recommend, is to make 2 pages of your finance sheets. And to do that, you can right-click on the tab at the top and click Duplicate. This will give you 2 copies of your sheets where you can then split screen to have your checks on one side and your finance sheet with the overall costs on the other. If you've never written a check or seen a check before, you can also go back to our Bitmoji page, and the checks on how to write them are located right here where it says parts of a check. This slide will tell you all the information about the different pieces of the check and how to fill them out. So what I'm going to start on over here is making sure I see my costs, who I'm paying to, what the memo was for. And now on my checks slide sheet, the first thing it's asking me to do is put today's date, the date that I'm writing the check. So for me right now is October 13th, 2020. Okay, and you'll see that those dates populate into my checks down below. All right, the next thing is I'm going to make sure I know what this check is for. Check 15 is for my car down payment. So I'm going to look for my car down payment, and I'm paying it to Palmer Sales. So pay to the order of will be Palmer Sales. Okay. The next part is I'm going to write out this dollar amount in words on the dollars line. Now in this case also, you'll notice that it's missing the cents in this block because we have it pulling from our other page. It got lost in code to make sure to include the decimal point and the following 2 zeros. So in this case, I would like you guys to click on this box and manually put in the information. All right, so you'll see that it has a code written in here. You can double click or highlight the entire code, delete, and then type in the correct totals. So in this case, $1,799.00. You'll notice down here, my written amount is written out correctly. And for cents, it would be and 0 cents out of 100. Now, if you notice that your amount changes again, you can go over, while this is highlighted, into Format, go down to Number, and go down to Currency so that it recognizes that it needs to include the zeros. Okay? The last piece of this check is signing your name. Your name should be in cursive, and it should be in some kind of format that people cannot easily duplicate. For now, we'll just be typing it into these open areas with our cursive choice of text. Continue down for the rest of your checks until you've paid for all of your monthly and down payments. Again, making sure that when it's coming to the pay the order of, that is who you're paying it to. And if you get to an amount where the cents are repeating, you are going to keep in mind rounding, okay? So in this case, I would round this to $219.88. I would round this 7 in the hundreds place to an 8 since it followed with another number 5 or above. And again, continue it through all of your checks.